your eyes, and I want you to set your intention before we begin this class. Think about what you want to focus on today, whether it be foundation, strength, mobility. And remember to come back to your intention whenever you begin feeling lost or, So, first we're going to start off with a breathing exercise called pranayama. We're going to start off with a strong foundation. Put your feet together, toes and ankles touch, no space between your feet. Contract your quads, squeeze your glutes. And exhale, tuck your chin. We're going to inhale, lift your arms forward, tracing, looking at your fingertips as you come up. Put your shoulders back. Squeeze your glutes, contract your thighs, suck in your belly, and exhale, tucking your chin. We're going to do that 5 more times. So remember to keep your foundation throughout this. Squeezing your glutes, contracting your thighs, sucking in your belly, tucking your tailbone in, and inhale up, looking towards the ceiling, reaching through your fingertips. And exhale, tucking your chin. Again, inhale, reaching towards the ceiling, reaching towards your fingertips. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads, and exhale, pushing that air down, tucking your chin. One more time. So inhale, squeeze your glutes, contract your thighs, tuck in your tailbone, squeeze your belly, look up towards the ceiling at your fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, letting out more air this time. Pushing the air out, tucking your chin. Yeah, 2 more times. So inhale. Reaching, 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 reaching. Look at your fingertips, look towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, suck in your belly. Contract your quads, tuck in your tailbone, and exhale. Make this your longest exhale. All right, next we're going to go into our standing half moon series. So we are going to turn towards the right, towards the door. We are going to take a foot out about 3 feet apart. Make sure that you're squeezing your glutes. You want to feel your glutes engaged. You want to feel your tummy sucked in. Drop your shoulders and bring your arms together. Now we're going to shift our hip to the left, and we are going to put our right hand behind our right thigh. We are going to reach with our left hand, reaching towards the right, towards the back of the room. We want to feel a stretch within our oblique, our left oblique. We're contracting with our right oblique. We're not collapsing. We're not collapsing on your right side. We are going to be feeling that stretch up and over. It's not about aesthetic, it's about doing the stretch the right way. So make sure you're lifting up, and as you lift up, you will, and you're reaching towards the right, your body's going to go towards the right. And bring your right arm back to center. Next, we're going to do that with our left side. So shift your hip to the right, and we're going to put our left arm behind our left thigh. And we're going to reach our right arm towards the left, towards the mirror, towards the left side of the room. Remember, we're not collapsing on that left side. We are contracting that right oblique, reaching up, and we're contracting that left oblique. You're going to feel that stretch right underneath your underarm and your shoulder right there. Oh, make sure that you're putting your shoulders away from your ears, dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, now back to center. Bring your arms up, and we're going to take a left turn, pivot to the left towards the mirror, keeping your right foot at a 45-degree angle. And make sure that you square your hips in this. It's very important. You should feel your right glute being engaged. step out a little bit or make sure that your feet are planted on the ground, your hips are squared, so if you need to adjust now. And we are going to, suck in your belly and tuck your tailbone underneath, and we are going to start rounding slowly, one vertebrae at a time, down till our forehead touches our knee. You could bend your left knee a little bit and let your head hang. It's important. The goal of this posture is to let your forehead, your third eye touch your left knee. That's how we're protecting that lower back. Suck in your belly, feel your spine rounding. It might be hard to breathe through this position, so take in little sips of air. And with each breath, letting your spine round more and more. Keep your hips squared. Make sure your hips are squared. Yes, very good. Very good. All right, now we're going to come out of this position slowly.
Okay, moving on to our next position, we're gonna move towards your right. Put your feet together and arms down. Okay, you can move left towards the front mirror, and we're going to move forward to our half moon series. So feet are strong on the ground together, ankles are touching, arms are right next to you. We're gonna lift our arms up, palms touch, and we're gonna start by bumping our hips towards the right, towards the left, and rounding up towards the right. We're going to stay here for a couple of seconds. Remember to breathe in and out, stretch, open up your rib cage, stretch up, stretch, and come back to center. Moving to the next side, bump your hips to the left, to the right, and stretch up. Open up your right rib cage. Stretch up, and come back to center. We're moving towards our first back bend. So reach up, your eye gaze goes up, relax your head, point your fingers towards the ceiling, and we're going to draw a line towards the back of the room. Opening up your chest, engaging your abdomen and your glutes, tuck in your tailbone, and come back up to center one more time. Reach up, eye gaze goes up, relax your head, engage your glutes, draw a line towards the back wall, and come back up. Okay, remember to breathe. We're going to do our forward bend. So reach up, inhale, and round down with your hips. Round down, touch your floor. If you need to bend your knees, do so now and adjust. Touch your hands to the floor. We are going to put our palms of our hands under our heels. If you can't reach down, you can just grab your ankles. And we're going to squat a little bit to kind of adjust, and then lift our hips up. Up towards the ceiling. Try to engage your abs and your forehead towards your legs. And release. Arms back towards your ears. Come back up the same way you came down. And we're moving forward towards our awkward series. So arms down. Inhale, arms up, right next to you. Palms are facing each other, not touching, but facing each other. Reach up, up, up towards the ceiling. Feet are together, strong foundation. Ankles are touching. We are going to squat down, sit down like we're sitting down on a chair. Remember to engage your glutes, your abdomen, your thighs. This position is specifically should have the natural curve of the spine. So try not to engage your lower back, but engage your abdomen and your thighs. Okay? Remember to breathe in and out. Focus on your breathing and come back up. We're going to step 6 inches toward the right, kind of squaring your hips and your feet apart. Your arms stay up. We're going to actually lower them down parallel to the floor, and we're going to sit down and squat. Squat down. Try to get your thighs parallel to the floor as much as you can. Remember to breathe. Weight is in the heels. Remember to engage your abdomen and your thighs. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And come back up. Moving on to our last and final awkward pose. We're going to lift our heels up and put the weight on our tippy toes. Once we are up there, we're going to try and sit down. So the more you lift your heels, the easier it will be to sit down. And we're going to stay here for a few seconds. Remember to breathe and engage your core, engage your abs, engage your glutes. Release.
Good afternoon, class. We're going to begin with some pranayama breathing today. We're just going to open up the body, get some prana through the body. We're going to start this class and end this class with a breathing exercise. Go ahead and stand up straight. Feet together, no space between your toes and ankles. Quads are engaged, glutes are engaged, tummy's tucked, and strong foundation. Bring your palms are facing the front mirror. And tuck your chin, exhale your air. We're going to breathe in through the nose, following our eye gaze up as we come up and breathe for a slow 6 seconds. At the top of your inhale, hold your breath, reach up, stretch up. Open your mouth, exhale through your mouth. We're going to do that 5 more times. Inhale up, follow your eye gaze, look up, stretch up, and exhale. Inhale up. Can you take another full breath of air? Stretch up. And exhale down. Inhale up, keep your foundation strong, legs are strong. Spine stays straight. And exhale out. We've got one more. Make this your best one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Second set, we're going to start as the same as the first. Keep your feet strong, foundation strong. Inhale up. On the exhale, open your mouth, take your arms out wide, halfway through. Turn your palms, tuck your chin, exhale all your air. Inhale up. Up, 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 up. exhale out wide. We've got 4 more of those until we move on. Inhale up. Keep your legs strong. Glutes are engaged. Inhale it up. Reach up. Stretch up. Extend up. Exhale out wide. Turn your palms. Inhale up. And exhale out wide. One more, make this the best of the class. Ready? And inhale up. Inhale, inhale, reach up, stretch up, keep it strong. Stretch, 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 stretch. Out wide and release. Take a quarter turn to the right. We're going to go into separate leg half moon. Reach your arms up straight. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Drop your left arm down to your left thigh. Reach up your right arm to this side wall over here. We're looking for a stretch in this lateral side over here. Don't compress into your left side. Stretch your right side. Making a perfect half moon shape. Good. Can you stretch that right arm just a little bit more towards the right side of the room, to the left side of the room. Stretch it, release. Bring your left arm up to meet your right. Bring your right arm down to your right thigh. Bump your hips to the left. And stretch over to the right side of the room. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Create that perfect half moon. Stretching all through here. Good. Can you reach up just a little bit? Good. Release. Bring your right arm to meet your left. Pivot on your right heel to the back of the room. Keeping your right leg straight. Left is at a 45-degree angle. You want a little bit of space in between your legs. You don't want them straight. You want them a little bit separated, keeping at a 45-degree angle. Round down. We're going to bring our forehead to our knee. Slowly round down. Square your hips. Make sure there's a connection between your forehead and your knee. Round your spine. Tuck in your belly. Nice. Maybe bring your right hip back, your right hip back and your left hip just a little bit forward. Make sure they're straight. Keep that connection with your forehead and your knee. Nice. Come up strongly the same way you came in. Once you're at the top, pivot to the left. Pivot to the left again. Same thing on this side. Front leg is straight. Left leg's at a 45-degree angle. Create a little bit of space. Round down, putting your forehead to your knee. Square your hips. Maybe bring your right hip forward, left hip back. Nice, nice. Come on up the same way you came in. Strong.
Bring your right leg back to your left. Come up on top of the mat. Keep your fingers interlaced and your index fingers up on the ceiling and stretch up for our half moon. Keep stretching and make sure you are pushing your hips to the left. Keep pushing your hips to the left. Feel that there's a magnetic push that's pushing you. Give it your all. Make sure your spine is straight because our goal is to make sure our spine is straight. Release and come back on the center while making sure your arms are also above your head with your fingers interlaced and your index fingers touching the ceiling. Bump your hips to the right. Keep pushing. Make sure your elbows are not bending. Release and come back onto the center. and keep your arms up as we move on to backward bend, while keeping your hands up with your index fingers raised to the ceiling. Relax your head back, and start bending backwards with your biceps close to your ears. Keep stretching back. Make sure that you're not crunching your lower back, because the goal of this posture is to strengthen our front spine. Release and come back with your arms up and fingers interlaced for our second backward bend. With your arms raised up and index fingers really pushing into the ceiling. Relax your head back and come towards the back. Bend back, making sure that you do not push any weight into your lower back. The way to do that would be push your hips into the front, keep pushing your hips forward as if somebody's pulling you from that mirror. Release. Keep your arms up straight for our forward bend. Start hinging onto your hip. As you come down, keep your fingers interlaced, and your index finger would start pointing onto the floor. Bend your knees a little bit, do the yogi cha-cha. If you would like to, you can even do a little bit of a squat all the way down. Come back up, not all the way up, but making sure your knees are bent. Put your hands behind your ankles, or you can put them underneath if you would like. And then start touching your chest and your thighs. Make sure there is no gap between your thighs and your chest. Start lifting your hips up. Keep pulling. Keep pulling while making sure there is no space between your chest and your thighs. Bring your hands in the front while interlacing your fingers and pointing the index fingers out. And with a flat back, start raising up. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling at the same time. Release your arms down. Let's get back into a strong foundation for our awkward one. Toes and ankles touching the ground. Feel as if you own that space, own that mat. Raise your hands up. Your arms will raise. And it will look like your arms are two straight lines. At 12 o'clock, or will look like two one numbers. Start bending your knees and go into a squat position. As you bend your knees, make sure that your spine is curved, as that is our goal. Push your weight into your heels. Keep pulling towards the back. Don't worry, you will not fall. Make sure your hands are up straight. Release with your hands up and knees straight. Put your hands parallel to your thighs. Parallel to the thighs would mean that your fingertips will be right in front of the mirror, facing the mirror. Take a 6-inch step. Think as if somebody put a dollar bill right in the middle. Start bending your knees. Push the weight into your hip and your heels. The goal of this posture is to make sure our arms are aligned and are parallel to our thighs. And you would know that when you do not see your shoulders. So your arms should be above where you can't even see your shoulder. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And release while keeping your arms still parallel, but only releasing your knees to be straight. As we move on to awkward 3. Raise your heels. Put the weight.
So we'll move into awkward 3. We're going to go into strong foundation, placing your feet together, ankles, toes, and ankles touching. No space between the feet. Bring your arms out in front of you. We're going to bend at the knee, coming up on your toes. We're going to come up on your toes and then bend into your feet. Come on top of your toes as high as possible, on the ball of your feet as possible. And we're going to come down and release. And we're going to pranayama. With deep breathing, this is to expand your lungs, maximum expansion of your lungs. So, again, staying with your strong foundation, feet together, toes and ankles touching, no space between the feet. And bring your arms out in front of you. Raise your arms, sorry. Bring your arms above. Tuck your chin. And bring your arms back down. So 2 sides. Tucking your chin again. Bring your arms up and over your head. Then exhale. Bring your arms down. And do 4 more. Same posture. Bring your arms up above your head. And exhale. Tuck your chin, bring your arms above your head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms down. Same thing. We're going to bring them up. Up, 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 up. Reach high into the ceiling through your fingertips. Take 1 sip of breath that you can, and exhale. One more time. Tuck your chin, bring your arms up above your head, and exhale. Similar posture, again, keeping it with the strong foundation. We're going to bring your arms forward, up, up, up. Bring it down to the side, about 3/4 of the way, and exhale through your mouth. Same thing. Up above your head. Bring your arms down. Remember to engage your belly, squeeze your glutes. Same thing. Up, up, up. Reach high through your fingertips. Bring your arms down 3/4 of the way and exhale. 1 more. Bring your arms forward, above. Try to get as much breath as you can into the lungs. We want to remember that everyone's trying to expand the lungs. And exhale, bring your arms down. Next, we're going to go into separate leg half moves. So you'll walk up toward the front of your mat. You're already there, and turn to the right side of the room, facing the wall. We're going to step about 3 feet. Bring your left arm up. And then we're going to push your hips to the left, bringing that arm across, sort of a half moon sort of something. Tuck your glutes, suck in your belly, and come back to center. Same thing on the other side. Left hand to your left thigh, right hand goes up. And we're going to stretch, bump your hip to let's go. And come back to center. Bring the arms down. Pivot to your right. 4. Separate leg, forehead to knee. So we're going to pivot. Right there, you have your foot in 45-degree angle. And we're going to come down. Bringing your body just hinge forward. Putting your forehead to your knee.
Ladies, remember to keep your hips squared. Round your forehead down into your knee, making that strong connection. Bring your hands together. And come back up, slowly rounding up through each vertebrae. Now we're going to pivot towards the back wall. Pivot towards the mirrors. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Slowly tucking your chin, rounding down slowly. And again, bringing your forehead to your knee, keeping your hips straight. If you can't bring your forehead to your knee, bend at the knee. And bring it back up. Now we're going to turn and face the back wall. And we're going to walk into half moon. Okay, keeping with our strong foundation. Feet together, no space between the toes, crunching our abs, locking our hips, and we're going to shift our hip to the left and bringing our arms down. Straight. We're going to hook here. Back to center. And we're going to do that on the opposite side. So bringing your hip to the left. To the right. And opposite bend of the arms. Keeping your arms straight and hinging. And come back to center. From here, we're going to go into our back bend. Again, keeping your toes and ankles strong. Pressing your palms together, index finger high, reaching as high as you can possibly get. Tucking your tailbone, engaging your abs, your quads. And we're going to just draw a line all the way back on the ceiling. And come back. Okay, let's do that again. Feet are strong. Tuck your hips. Abs are strong. Thighs are engaged. Arms are up high. And we're going to draw a line with our fingers falling back. And release back down. Okay, next is hands to feet. Again, keeping with our strong foundation, trying to give your toes a good little wiggle. Move into it, feel it. Engaging your abs, tucking your hips, raising your arms up high. And we're going to hinge at our hips and come straight down, all the way down. Bending your knee if you have to. Hands flat on the floor. And from here, we're going to slowly walk our hands back so that our heels are going to cup the palms of our hands. And we're going to dip our hips straight down as if we're going into a squat. And from the hip, come straight up as high as you can. Keeping that forehead to the knee.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Nicole, did you do that on two sides? Okay, awesome. So let's take our arms back to the tops of our heads. Bring them together. Okay, inhale all the way up. Let's pivot to face the front mirror. Now it's easier to set up on this side because you can see your legs. Hold on. Sorry. I'm totally lost where we are. I'm just going to start from awkward one, Austin, because if I wasn't paying attention, that's totally my fault.
Awkward one is next.
Oh, it is? Okay, all right. So we've already got our arms up like a clock, facing 12 o'clock. Toes and ankles touching, feet together, no space in between the feet. The weight slightly forward in the heels. And leaning back, let's start to bend the legs. Squatting down. Now the goal in this posture is to try and get your legs as low down to the floor as possible. Create a bend in the spine. Release. Let's bring the legs parallel in front of the shoulders. Looking in the front mirror, you should totally lose your shoulders now. Take a 6-inch step to the right. Point the toes in slightly, just to give you that stability. And let's start by bending the legs. Now take your time, go steady and slowly. Different people are going to have different movements. Some people are going to be able to go all the way down, but just go to your comfortable position. What's else, Melissa? Good work. Okay, release. Let's go high up on the tiptoes. Lift the heels. So the goal in this posture now is to keep the heels up as high as you can. Can you do that? Let's put the arms back out in front of us. High up on the tiptoes, and let's start to bend. Imagining that your back is straight and leaning against the back wall. Try and keep the weight forward in your heels, with the goal being bending 30%. Can you bring your legs together so just so your knees are on? That's it, just so your knees are pointing forward, not outwards. That's awesome. You might feel that your legs start to shake, you're going into muscles that we don't use every day. but that means that you're gaining strength. And release. Release. Okay, water break, but I'm going to start again from the beginning. So let's start together at the tops of our mats, feet together, toes and ankles touching, no space between the feet, standing straight, strong. Hips are forward, weight slightly back in the heels. And we're going to start to raise our arms in front of us on an inhale. Reaching all the way up to the top, stretching all the way through the fingers. And exhale down with the eyes following the backs of the hands, making a sound. We've done 6 of those. Second set, start just the same way as you went into the first one, reaching all the way up. Remember the goal is to expand the lungs as much as possible, bringing as much air in as possible. And this time release the arms out to the side, flipping the hands halfway down, tucking the chin. So I've done 6 of those too. Okay, so let's take a quarter turn to the right to face the right wall. And take a 3-foot step across your mat. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. With the palms touching. Inhale up. Bump the hips over to the left. Taking the arm down. Stretching the hips all the way through until you feel the stretch on the inside of the opposite leg. Yeah, so your hands should just rest. Just at the side. You can put some pressure against it if you want to feel keep the shoulders down from the ears. And release. Let's take the hands back up overhead in front of us. Drop the shoulders, hands touching. Drop the left arm. Push the hips over to the right. With the goal being to stretch here. Can you tense this muscle a little bit? Just with a height. Okay, and release. So let's, keeping our hands up in front of us. Sorry, that's my fault. Keep your hands up in front of you. Pivot to the back wall. Now this is really difficult because there is not a mirror there, so you want to keep your hips as straight as possible. If you're unsure if your hips are square facing the wall, just put your hands on them for a second. So can you keep your back foot at 45? That's it. Let's inhale up and slowly start to bend forward at the hips. Going all the way down. You might want to take your hands on either side of you, and your goal is to get your head to your knee. You want to put that in? Perfect. Try and look up towards your stomach. And now, if your head doesn't reach your knee, that's okay. Take your fist, put your fist on your knee. The most important part in this posture is that connection against the forehead. So, take the thing if you need to. So let's take our hands. If your hands are not already together, join them back together. Keeping the biceps by the ears. Let's inhale all the way up, back the way that we came in. Let's pivot back to the right again. Okay, so back to the right again, that's it. Now we're going to go through the same move on the different side, but I want you to just take a minute and just look into the mirrors. You should be able to see a gap between your feet. Your ankle's going at a 45. You should feel really straight and strong so that if I came up to you now and pushed you, you're not going to go anywhere. Once you're in this position, inhale your arms back up and start to bend at the hips. Go slowly so that you can feel the movement all the way down. That's awesome. Take little sips of air. Make sure that you're still breathing. Join your hands together. We'll just pretend that we've been there a long time. Join your hands together. And let's release. Come back out of it the way that you came. Okay. We're just going to think about that a minute. Oh. Backward bending. So let's start with no. Oh. Is it awkward? Oh, okay. So let's start with our feet back together. I just need to pee.
Okay, you'll go ahead and step up to the front of your mat. Let's find our strong foundation, a good mountain pose. Your feet are together, no space between the feet, ankles and toes are touching. Tuck your hips under, suck your belly in, lift yourself up out of your waist. Put your head high, long neck, as if someone were pulling you with a string from the top. Yes. We're going to put your hands over your head together. Bump your hip to your right and lean to your left. And you're reaching up and over as if you're trying to go for where the wall meets the ceiling. Make sure you're feeling the stretch all the way up behind your shoulders. Take nice deep breaths. Come back to the center. Bump your hips in the other direction and your arms in the other direction, pointing towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Reach for it. Make sure you're stretching from your waist all the way up behind your arms. Reach, make your arms really strong that you're really reaching. And come back to center. Keeping your arms up. Reach up. Relax your head back. And begin to draw a line with your fingers back towards the back wall. Come up slowly. Once again, reach up, stretch up really high. Relax your head back. Begin to draw a line on the ceiling, going back towards the back wall. Back as far as you can. Keep breathing. Keep your stomach engaged. Come up, back up to the center. Keep your hands up. And we're going to do a forward bend now. So go ahead and start rounding over all the way to the floor, hands to the floor. Put your hands behind your heels. Your hands are cupping your heels. Bend your knees as much as you have to. Bring your chest against your thighs. Squat down a little bit, and then start straightening your legs by bringing your rear end high up in the back. As high as you can. Straighten them as much as you can. Okay. Okay, bring your hands back to the front and come back up the way that you went down. We're going to keep our arms up, but this time the palms are facing each other. They're not interlaced, facing each other. Reach up. Reach up. And then your belly's engaged. Remember to try to suck your stomach in. Your glutes are still tucked under, and you're going to sit back. Weight in your heels, still reaching up. Still reaching up. You should be feeling it in your shoulders. Okay, come back up. Keep your arms up. Step your feet about 6 inches apart. Still reaching. This time you're going to bring your hands down in front of your shoulders. You shouldn't be able to see your shoulders. Your hands should be high enough that you can't see your shoulders in the mirror. And then you're going to go ahead and bring your booty back and squat, squat, squat. Keep breathing. Keep your stomach engaged. Don't stop breathing. Come back up. Okay. And one more awkward pose. This time, your arms are still out in front of you. You can't see your shoulders in the mirror. You're going to come up as high as you can on your toes. As high as you can on your toes. And then start to slide your back down. Okay, stay as high on your toes as you can. All right, and release. Okay. All right, let's do a little pranayama to expand our lungs. All right, you're still going to get back into mountain pose. Nice, strong mountain pose. Feet together, no space between the feet. Ankles touching each other, thighs touching each other. Stomach pulled in. Try to get your belly button back to your back, the back of your back. Tuck your hips under. Okay, and lift your arms up. Okay. All the way up. Exhale, and bring them back down and tuck your chin. Again, inhale, bring your arms up, watching the back of your hands. Look at the back of your fingertips, follow them all the way up. Stretch when you get to the top. Go ahead and exhale, and with a nice strong ha breath, let it out. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale, lift your arms, follow your fingertips all the way up, stretch when you get to the top.